Julian Assange has just spent his sixth night in the Ecuadorian Embassy here in London, waiting for that all-important decision over his bid for asylum in the country. Now, he's a man who's described being let down by his own country, Australia, and having exhausted most of his legal options here in the UK in that ongoing battle against extradition to Sweden, where he faces questioning over sexual assault allegations. And of course, the fear has always been that if extradited to Sweden, it would be very easy to extradite him across to the US, a country that still carries the death penalty for some of the crimes that they've accused him of. Now, Julian Assange and his supporters have always maintained that the case against him is politically motivated, and their campaign to silence not just Assange himself, but also Wikileaks, the revolutionary whistleblowing website that has hugely embarrassed many of the Western governments in the past. Now, despite having spent more than 500 days detained without charge, that hasn't stopped Julian Assange, and in that time he's hosted an interview show that's been running on RT. Now, in a previous show we'd seen him interviewing the President of Ecuador, and they'd seemed to hit it off. The President of Ecuador telling Julian Assange, "Welcome to the club of the persecuted." Now, in what will be his 11th and final interview airing tomorrow on RT, Julian Assange meets with two men that he describes as giants of the intellectual left, renowned linguist and rebel thinker Noam Chomsky, and Tariq Ali, the street-fighting novelist and military historian. Now, during that interview, they discussed the new waves of revolutionary movements we've seen taking place around the world in the past couple of years.
I didn't see it coming. I don't think most people saw it coming, because it's the occupation of Tahrir Square in Cairo that inspired activists all over the United States. So the Arab Spring has been very infectious, and it's still going on in different ways.
Noam Chomsky.
Sooner or later, there would have to be a popular reaction to the bitter class war that's been fought for the past generation. I've been talking about the United States, but the phenomena are basically worldwide.
Tomorrow, you're going to see his 11th and final interview for his show on RT. I tell you, no less controversial and intriguing than we've come to expect from the man who founded Wikileaks, who many say have revolutionized whistleblowing, and who once again has the entire eyes of the world upon him in his ongoing struggle against extradition.